What do you want from me? You cut me off after telling me to go. What are we doing?
So go now.
We are dimwits.
Dum, 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 dum.
Why'd you cut me off?
That was
Because
kind of your
it
bad,
wasn't-
Tony. You did steal him.
So I hit this, and then you're supposed to wait for me to point to you.
You cued me, and then you cut me
Yeah,
off.
you quite literally cued him, bro.
Well,
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Dungeons and Dimwits. I'm your Dimwit Master Kenny, and I'm joined today by my good friend
Tony, we're professionals.
Sounds
Jeff
more like an off the
Protection.
rails.
I am Tony. I play Shamgar, the drunken monk. I'm the guy that pushes all the buttons and everything. And I am joined with.
Hey guys, I am Ian, and I play Gerhard von Krieg, the Crazy German. And no, we are not at all professionals. As usual, I am joined by...
Hey guys, I'm Taylor, and I play Bellatrix, and I'm actually in the room for once in a while.
For the first time in forever.
Pretty much. For the first time in forever. Here I am. And I am joined with...
Hey everyone, I'm Mike. I'm playing Tosh the Druid Scout.
Hey.
Oh, hold up. Did you call yourself Druid Scum?
Scout.
Scout! Okay, yeah.
I am
Tinnitus,
the
can't
Druid
hear.
Scum.
I just heard Tosh the Druid Scum, and I was like, wow, okay, a little self-deprecating tonight. Here we go with it.
Ooh, cracking
I like
scissors.
this.
Actually called scum, by the way.
I like this. That's a good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it. Merry Christmas, buddy.
Oh, it's not very much.
They look gross too.
Can you hand me the other black bottle behind you?
Last time we left off on Dungeons and Dimwits here at Saltmarsh, we had made ourselves over to the
Like-
haunted house.
Okay.
We
Thank
beat
you,
some
Mike.
people up.
Me
You
arms
shot
don't
two
reset
people,
down.
made your way through it. You discovered.
I said my arms don't reset bar.
Well, you first of all, you got Nate so drunk he passed out before he could leave the Wicker Goat. So now Linkus Currid is watching over the poor fella. And when we did make it there, we discovered from room to room there was a couple of different things that caught our attention. First thing I want to point out is that we discovered that there was something interesting going on with perhaps a lantern system in one of the windowsills on the upper floor. And two, we discovered Ned. We don't know what it is with the end names, but there they are. Nate and Ned.
Nobody knows what's
So
up with Ned.
Ned got charmed by Tosh, and now we know a little bit more than we probably should have prior to going downstairs. Somebody set off the Spellmouth trap.
Pretty sure that was me because I was going down first.
And some of the bandits were alerted prior to you guys' arrival, but now we are in the basement, and a bunch of bandits are dead, except for one who was horribly injured. So we pick up with our party at the kind of barracks room that leads into the mouth of the cave entrance, where we don't know where that goes, and there's a lot to this barracks that has been unexplored thus far. And Mike, you still have that picture that I sent you from last session that has all of the rooms and the caves and whatnot. Yeah, that is currently up to date. Do you have the full thing, or is it just like that small little bit? Okay, yeah, the full thing. Yep, that's the full thing. Alrighty, so let's take it away. What are we doing? We've got the one guy that's still alive. Hardly any exploring.
Whoa, D&D Beyond is being weird.
So I think we should interrogate him before we
It's got the snows.
send him to join his compatriots.
Festive.
We didn't level up last.
Nope.
Okay, good. I was like, because I didn't apply any of that.
No, you didn't level up.
Sweet.
Lava.
Sorry, I'm really horrible with
up.
that. All right, so what are we doing? We got this guy here.
I think we should interrogate him.
Cool. Can I reach down and grab the arrow that's still in his ankle?
She's gonna...
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to do that and just kind of like twist a little bit. Someone want to ask him a question?
How many more of you are there?
There's.
I'm gonna grab him, pull him back over, and put my revolver in his face.
There is.
Oh, you're not leaning away from us in game.
No,
Okay.
no,
I was like, oh, I mean, okay, we can do this the harder way.
Okay, so first off, you can understand him. Second off, how many of those boomsticks do you have?
I am the standard infantryman. I have the rifle and the revolver.
Well, the only ones left are
So two.
Yeah.
Two. Okay, got it.
2 hobgoblins And first mate Sandblatt.
Tell me about First Mate Sandblatt.
He's Ow!
Oh. Oh, it's kind of flat.
I'll take it. He's a strict man. And he runs the operations here on the beach.
Where is the captain?
He's on the boat,
Where is the boat?
out at sea.
Which sea?
When is it expected to return?
What do you friggin' think, dude? To be fair, he doesn't know that you're not from around here.
I know. I'm playing with it. I got you.
Also, you're like twisting a dart in his leg, so.
Yeah. What sea?
That one, he like points behind him
Mein Freund,
to the south.
if I may, unhand the arrow.
Okay.
When is the captain expected back?
When we call him back,
And how would you do that?
Sorry.
I don't know.
Would the first mate know?
You don't know how you would call your captain?
No.
Would it be something kind of like this as I grab his ankle again?
Ah!
Is this how we call your captain? Is this 1-800-CAPTAIN, please?
Well, then tell us and the pain will stop.
Listen, okay? I am very sober and very tired, and I am not wanting to deal with this anymore. I lost 2 of my friends on these stupid adventures. Now answer the questions. Or I'm going to become very unmonkly.
Unmonkly? I don't know. The only person that knows how to do it is first mate Sandblatt.
Okay.
Stop.
I'll let go.
Mein Freund. Anyways, is there any more traps we should be aware of in the cave?
No, not really. They're all really in the house.
What kind of loot do you have in there right now?
In where?
In the caves.
So, it's just there's like a lot.
Now, answer me.
Secret doors, compartments, anyone else that might be hiding and waiting.
There's something about a weird room down past First Mate Sandblatt's quarters, just off to that side, and he points off to the east of the room.
What's your involvement with the lizard folk?
The man, I just work here.
The what?
The lizard folk.
Remember the guy that I charmed said that there were 12?
No, I got you. Sorry.
There
There's
are
just-
some
it's been a
lizard folk
lot.
on the boat, but that's all I know. I don't get to really do things with the boat other than load and unload cargo.
Now, mein Freund, one last question, and then I shall let you go to continue to pillage and destroy as you please, and subjugate the innocent.
I totally don't believe you.
Well, you cannot believe me, or you can believe me and answer my question.
Sounds like damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Well, how many people are on the ship with the captain? How many is the crew?
Listen here, guy. You can either answer the nice one,
One,
or we can
two,
ask
three,
the
four.
warlock to start asking questions.
Divo look Texas. Yeah.
11, 23? 23. That's what I'm going with. 23. There's roughly 23-ish people on the boat
Oh, good.
That is good to know.
of a variety of things.
Okay.
I think roughly in that area. I could be horribly wrong.
You could? Could you? Hey,
So
Bella,
you're just
you want to start asking him some questions? You want to jog his memory? See if maybe 23 is the actual number?
Like I can count people on boats. What do you want from me?
Is that truth?
I can't just make up the truth.
No, but you can tell it.
I think 23. There you go. That's the truth.
So you're just a man to unload the ships, right? You don't go out with the crew.
I mean, I get paid.
He just gets paid. What do you think, guys? Should we let him live another day?
Steps on ankle.
9.
Why are you so mean to this guy?
9. I don't think so either.
Did you?
I pull out my
forget that they
bayonet
tried
and
to
stab
kill
him.
us.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna pull out my bayonet from my belt and just stab
Like
him directly in
all
the
of
heart.
us
In the what?
in the heart.
In the heart?
All right, well, that guy's dead.
And how many people have you killed us being led into this damn den? Pull it out, withdraw it, and leave him there bleeding on the floor. Wipe off the bayonet on him. Ned upstairs said he had led people down here before. How many people has this rodent killed?
Well,
Okay,
that's
so
that.
Gerhard, you and I are gonna have to have a discussion.
There we go,
Listen.
folks.
I know you're new to this whole thing, but like, Caesar never killed anyone like that. And I don't mean just stabbing people in the heart. I mean like defenseless.
With this all due respect,
While they're having this heartfelt
It is
discussion,
judgment.
I'm searching the room.
What's that?
All
It was
right.
Yeah,
judgment.
say I'm gonna
It was
search
judgment?
with Tosh.
yeah. We were not supposed to come down here.
Like we previously discussed, the small long table in the middle with a bunch of chairs around it. The far side of the wall, opposite where you guys crawled in from, there's a bunch of bunk beds. Some of them turned over with people dead and hiding behind them, along with other bodies. There are 10 wooden footlockers that are all conveniently locked.
Like with little padlocks.
Yeah.
Search bodies for keys.
There is a door leading to like area 22, but it's got bars over the door that look like someone has tried to bend to like get into. And let me just real quick before we move on. I want to see what's going on with this particular room here.
Remember to tell me when you want me to hide the titles, or when you want me to put up the title screen. Everyone's seeing the map of Salt Marsh on. So while you guys are doing that, I get that it was. I get that you think it was judgment, but we don't execute people like that.
Maybe Herr Caesar didn't. But I am not Herr Caesar. I walk up to one of the foot lockers with my rifle and break the lock off it.
Oh, excuse me. I misread. Sorry, my description was inaccurate. As you approach the areas, both 22 and 23, to your left is a normal wooden door, and in front of you looks like a stone door with a large wooden beam haphazardly like nailed across it.
22 and 23. You're talking about Downcliff right there.
No, we're not. This map is nothing
Here.
of what you're looking at. He's looking at the appropriate one.
Oh, okay. There we go.
So if you're looking straight on at it, especially room 23, the left door, wooden door, nothing abnormal about it. One in front of you, stone door, and there's this massive wooden beam stretched across it, and it's haphazardly like nailed into the soil on either side of it.
Yeah.
And then of course there's the weird reach around towards the left side, but we're not there yet.
I want to walk up to one of the lockers and either with my rifle butt or my shovel break one of the locks off and open it up.
Is someone knocking at the garage door?
No. So I will to whomever wishes to participate. I need a DC 18 perception or investigation check. Your choice as players.
What's the DC again?
DC 18. Perception or investigation.
Before I roll, what do I have? Oh, yeah. I'll take that.
Ian.
Yeah. Oh. Go you. I just rolled the natural 18 I needed.
31.
God damn, Mike.
Nice.
Dang.
Fucking leave some for the rest of us poor mortals.
You gotta be kidding me. Ian.
Was ist das? Lift the can.
My modifier. So upset about that. That's worse than last week.
You're just sitting there stewing about me executing the dude that you just miss whatever happens.
I
Okay.
I did not. Who bought alcohol? Oh, that one did.
Did,
Alrighty, around the table,
he
starting
said
with
he didn't-
Shamgar.
They said they were out of it.
Shamgar!
Yeah, I got 17.
Oh, just barely missed
Guys,
it.
so that's what
Dadgummit.
I was saying. I was like, this is worse than last week.
Gearhawk.
Literally 18 on the nose.
Ooh, just barely. Tosh,
31.
31. That's a lot. And
also got
Bellatrix,
31.
you also got. What did you roll?
We both rolled
We both rolled
20s.
20s. And we had other players verify it.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so
Yep.
in the bottom left corner, if we're facing north, there is behind a shelf. You guys notice, in some form of way or other, that the breeze that you felt from the previous kind of crawl space extends through that corner of the room. So opposite corner of where the doors are, there is what you detect another breezeway.
Mein Freund, do you see that? Is it? I think that is another crawl space.
Look for a secret door, passage, something.
All right. As you shift the bookshelf out of the way, there is in fact another crawl space similar to the one that is at the north side of the room.
What loot did I find from those foot lockers I was telling you I wanted to break into?
I need you to make a thieves' tools check, or I need you to make a
What?
strength check. Your choice.
Do a strength check.
All right. Did you get the revolver dice?
I did.
That's so cool.
You did? You got him?
What'd you roll, bud?
I rolled. I'm trying to get my modifier out. 1 sec. I'm sorry. So that is a 17 plus 3. That's 20.
All right. So you break the lock off of one of them.
What's inside? Literally just shoveled. Pink.
Alrighty.
I didn't check. I didn't do quality check.
In the one you opened, you found 7 gold pieces and 15 silver pieces.
Ah, Zupa. Can
You're
I?
gonna need to write that down. I'm not gonna remember it for you.
Okay. Can I check more?
Absolutely.
So, do I need to roll another strength check?
Yes, absolutely.
21.
Okay, you find another 7 gold pieces and 15 silver pieces.
How many How many lockers did you say there were?
10.
Well, unless anyone wants some, I'm gonna keep whacking with the shovel.
Well, yeah, we should probably divide it evenly.
Yeah.
All right, multiply 7 gold pieces by 10 and 15 silver pieces by 10, and that's your end result.
70 and 150.
Yeah.
Divided by 4.
Everybody gets.
17 gold. And someone gets 18.
I flick the 18th gold piece to Tosh.
Okay.
Unilaterally deciding.
Everybody gets roughly 75 silver.
Perfect. This is so good.
It looks like you got Stella Rosa. Red berry.
It said he was out. Oh well. You said 18 gold pieces, right?
He gets 18, we get 17.
Okay.
You got half a pie? Do you want this now?
And later.
Okay.
And then everybody gets 37, and then one of us gets 38.
I would hold off a bit before opening that. Because that is,
Oh, Jesus.
it is tight.
Well, who wants the last silver?
Thomas, you keep it.
You keep it.
Dankeschön. You said 58?
No. You get 38, we get 37.
Well, where shall we go next?
So there's the passage to the southeast, in the southeast corner. Or there's the doors, the wooden one, and then the stone one that's been barricaded off.
Well, I'm curious about the other passage. I feel like we should explore that first.
I'm curious as to why they would barricade off a door in their own stronghold.
Makes me wonder what is in there, indeed. Do we want to check that first then?
Literally, anybody else can talk besides the two people that are always talking.
Sorry, I was just trying to fix your mic for some reason. You sound like you're in a fishbowl. I mean, it's cool because like you're supposed to be God.
Bellatrix, where do you want to go?
We should probably find out where this crawl space leads.
You want to take the crawl space? All
Look-
right.
Looks like we're going through the passage to the south, in the southeast corner.
Alrighty.
And you said crawl space,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah,
like,
it's a crawl space.
I was meditating. What are we doing?
We're gonna crawl through this hole.
Okay, we're gonna crawl through a hole. Let's do this.
We're going through this passage.
Head
there.
druid.
Passage.
Right here.
Copy that. Let's go. Let's crawl through a passage.
Could you by chance wild shape into something a little less big and lead the way so we know what we are dealing with?
Sure.
I think, my friends, we should hang back for the reconnaissance.
All right. So, what do you pick to do?
Mighty Mouse will go through first.
Mighty Mouse will go through
Mighty
first.
Mouse.
Mighty Mouse, on the other side, you come across what looks like a stool, a small room with stairs down to your left, and the stool appears to have been occupied recently, but no one is sitting there right now, and there is a small candle just off to the side on the ground next to the stool. The stairs descend down to your left, down into darkness, but there's faded light coming down from the bottom.
Okay. Hop down the stairs.
All right, as you scurry down the steps, it hooks to the right, and you see an earthen tunnel in front of you, and that faded light that you're seeing is different torches from your left and right as it tees off.
Look to my right into room
All right,
25.
to your right, what you are looking at is a slimy cavern. This uneven, naturally formed cavern is about 20 feet in diameter. There are what appear to be 2 patches of green slime within this cavern.
Back off from that. Did it notice me?
So, no, the slimes did not notice you, but they seem to be hanging out on the ceiling.
Oh. All right, look off to the left.
All right, more earthen tunnel, and it kind of disappears down a ways, and then it splits off left and right.
All right, go back. Change back. This is what I saw. There's 2 slimes hanging out on the ceiling to the passage on the right. Passage goes off on the left, and it tees and continues on.
Well, before we get too carried away with that, I think we should clear out the doors here.
Can I convince them, not me?
I think we should take care of the blocked one.
Can anyone even understand what he's saying?
He wants to check out the wooden door. Goes into here.
Okay.
All right,
What do you say, Bellatrix?
let's go ahead and clear this, and then we go on.
Okay. Wooden door to room 22.
You gonna open it?
I'm gonna check it first.
Okay, give me DC 10 investigation check. Tosh. Just Tosh.
What is your deal?
12.
12. There's nothing abnormal about this door.
Krieg.
I am sorry, my thing was taken from me.
I just needed it really quick.
You want to go in first?
Did I need to roll a check, or am I just going first? Jawohl. Unsling my rifle, strap my bayonet onto the front of it.
Okay. So, unlike the barracks, this small room holds comfortable furnishings and appears to be well cared for. A comfortable looking bed in the northwest corner has a wooden locker at its foot. A small wooden table stands against the east wall with a padded leather chair beside it. On the table, a brass 3-branch candlestick with 3 burning candles provides the room with bright light. The candles, though not fresh, are far from spent. Under the table is a small wooden box and a unlit bullseye lantern with a movable shutter over the lens. On a shelf above the table sit 3 books. In the northeast corner is a closed wooden wardrobe.
Seems like it's the captain's room.
Maybe.
I'd like to roll for any, to detect any, traps or anything. Just kind of as I'm walking the room, seeing if I notice anything out of place.
No traps.
Walk up to the wardrobe, and I'm going to poke it with my bayonet.
Okay.
Nothing happened?
Just what appears to be relatively lavish garments. Not very many, but about 3 of them.
Would they go for money if I were to sell them?
No.
Kind of
Can't-
bulky
can't
to
say
carry around to sell.
Say, what was that?
Kind of bulky to carry around and sell.
Yeah.
I go to the box under his desk and poke that with my bayonet.
You said lavish garments. Are
The
they
small
are they
wooden
women's?
box holds 12 candles, flint and steel, and a piece of parchment that details. Wow, that's just laying right there. Sandblatt's method of communicating with the ship.
Mine finds! Fortune smiles upon us today.
It details the use of the bullseye lantern and the method with which to communicate.
Well, I think we should
And
take
it also has the word. What's the name of this thing? One of the books called a treatise concerning the demigod Ayuz. Which you notice is the name of one of the books on his shelf above his desk.
Well, I think we should keep this for later.
Agreed.
Gonna tuck the instructions into my coat.
Can I see him real quick?
Jawohl.
Okay.
Memorize him.
I'm gonna walk up to the bookshelf and, as per usual, tap it with my bayonet just in case.
Okay, the bookshelf doesn't leap out at you and eat you.
Look, dude, I've been screwed by too many mimics in life to not.
In life, like
Don't worry about it.
In life,
Don't worry about it.
Hey, have you run into real mimics, man?
Look,
It's a trend on TikTok right now, actually.
so I'm gonna take the books off the shelf. What are they?
All right,
what
you're
are they
looking
named?
at a volume of erotic poetry, fully illustrated. A naval almanac listing tide times for the area of coast around Saltmarsh, in total of 100 miles of coastline. And then the last one, like I said before, is treatise concerning the demigod of Ayuz and its minions.
So I'm gonna take that book.
I toss her the treaties book.
I like the tides.
I was actually going to keep that for myself.
Okay.
What about the erotic poetry book? Is that going to be worth any money if I were to sell it?
Well, that was what I was asking for, but you gave me the treaties book. But
I'll take the treaties book.
yeah, he can have the treaties book.
Do what you will.
Is the erotic poetry book worth
No.
any money? No.
Nope.
no.
Well, I think we should ban this. The pages feel a little
Tosh, go ahead and
sticky.
give me an investigation check. DC 10.
Why would you do that? You are so gross.
16.
What did you say? I couldn't hear you over the banshee.
What'd you get?
16.
16. All right. So on the last page of the treatise concerning the demigod Ayuz and its minions, you find a piece of paper that tells you how many flashes mean stop, fight, lift, and come are the 4 commands you can give the ship.
Oh, okay.
Stop, fight, lift, and come.
Do you still want the book?
Not after what you just said, no.
Gonna kind of toss it across the room.
Okay.
You might want to wash your hands.
Oh, he does? I'm
Yeah,
going to murder you.
you enjoyed that.
I thought you just said you don't approve of that.
What's that?
I thought you just said you don't approve of that.
Needless murder. This very much calls for it.
There is a lot of double standards with you.
I am a way of the long death monk, alright? I get to choose.
Oh, he gets to choose. He's the way of the long death monk.
I'm too sober for this crap.
Do you want some Kriga juice?
All right. Does anyone want to
Yes.
check the desk or the bed?
I'm
wanna
gonna check the desk.
Okay, I need a DC 12 investigation check.
I'll check the bed.
You'll check the bed? All right.
Thank you.
I need a
Yellow.
DC 15 investigation check.
I too am gonna check the bed. You said DC
DC
what?
15 investigation check.
21.
All right, you find that the sheets are nice.
I rolled a 14, so I just jump and dive on it.
Okay. It's softer than you're used to.
And there's a sticky puddle.
Oh,
This,
considering
this bed is very out of place for a cave.
okay,
Like it's
It's,
a book.
it's pretty lavish.
pretty lavish.
Pretty lavish.
Pretty lavish.
Anyways, Gerhard.
You said it was a DC 12 for the
Yes.
desk? Yeah, okay, I rolled a 14.
All right, so you find a hidden compartment underneath in which you find a spell scroll.
What is the spell?
Unroll it.
This might be interesting. Tuck it into my pack.
You don't even check what it is, you're just going to tuck it in your bag.
Well, it was in the desk and didn't cause any harm.
Might be very interesting.
Yeah, I can look at it.
Fine, I opened the scroll.
It's dissonant whispers.
This could be entertaining.
Tony, lock the screen.
There it goes.
All right, so to whom it may concern, for whichever wants to use, whenever the time is right, and my internet works. Dissonant Whispers is a kind of area control semi-combat spell. Holy cow, why is this taking so long? Alright, here we go. You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. The creature does not move into obvious dangerous ground, such as fire or a pit. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. A deafened creature automatically succeeds on the save. If you cast it at higher levels, the damage increases by 1d6 for each spell slot above first.
I took a picture of that so we could use it later if we refer back to it.
What do?
I have a question for Jim.
Yes.
Of these people that we've encountered thus far, with the time that I've spent in Salt Marsh, have I recognized any of them?
So these bandits you have not recognized, no. These bandits that you've come across, these are all new names. This Sandblatt guy, just never heard of him, or a crew that's associated with Sandblatt.
Okay.
There have been rumors of some sort of ship that you're familiar with called the Sea Ghost that might be doing
What's that?
smuggling and whatnot, but no one's ever encountered it.
I need a shot.
They have no idea who or what the Sea Ghost is. No one's ever come across to it. No one's been able to figure out where the shipping lane was for the Sea Ghost.
Okay.
So this is all new.
So did you want to remove the wooden bar and try to go through the stone door, or what?
Well, we are here.
When in Rome.
There might be a reason they wanted to keep it sealed.
Are there any like cracks in the stone door? Anything that the
Nope.
mouse could slip through?
Nope. It's pretty tight.
It's held by like a bar, you said?
There is a wooden beam across it.
I'm gonna karate chop the wooden beam.
Okay, okay. Give me a strength check.
Not my fault.
So the plus one, the modifier, right? So that's 15.
It's 15.
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
Okay. Your hand kind of shaves a bit of the wood off of the beam, but otherwise it's unharmed.
Yeah, well, my friend, keep going. You might be done by Vinta.
Anyone else want to try something?
Well, Tasha's got me thinking. Maybe we should leave this one alone.
Jackie Chan punches it again. Yes, that didn't work out so well. I rolled a 10. Well, I rolled
You're trying to try slapping it again?
I rolled a 9. A modifier, that's a 10.
Okay, this beam is giving you the business.
13.
Oh my god.
We're just hammering
8.
away at this thing.
Yep, I'm just
What did you roll?
8.
Anybody else doing anything in the meantime? Well, this guy's just slapping
11.
the beam.
I am just standing there with my just...
5.
Should we stop him?
I'm
don't know
wondering,
if we
is the
can.
baby yogurt saying anything at this time?
17.
She's been awfully quiet.
Who?
The baby yogurt.
Just amused.
Just amused.
Let's try
yeah.
it. Let's try a different one.
Deriving as much amusement as possible from, you know,
Hey,
being
Shepga.
kidnapped to another reality.
Oh yeah,
17.
like I had a choice of bringing you here.
Maybe we should stop.
12. What's the DC on this? Am I ever going to be breaking it?
Maybe if you roll better.
We'll see.
I really think we should stop.
Another 12.
I think you should try a different die.
That's a nat 20.
I don't
Alright.
understand why his hand isn't broken.
In the last couple, I have kind of walked away from the door across the
So
room.
you, as you're wildly swinging, one of your strikes goes way wide, and you hit the dirt wall where it was like nailed into the foundation, and you cut away at the earth, and one side of the beam falls to the ground.
Okay, door's open.
I really think that is.
I think
was
somebody
not-
should check his hand to make sure it's not broke.
It's not broke. You
And
would
it's all discolored and misshapen.
It's a little bloody, slightly discolored, not broken. I know what broken fists feel like.
You could
wouldn't
have
bu-
you could have the adrenaline. You could not be feeling it.
You want it in there after you.
Yeah, leads the way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need help opening the door though a little bit because
Oh, nine.
Oh,
A
no.
monk that can't use their hands. This is great.
Oh, I'm the way with the long death mark. I'm gonna break open the door.
all right, I'm opening the door.
All right, the stone door is grinding open as you are moving earth beneath it out of the way just so you can swing it open. And it is dank and dusty inside. The air is putrid and very dark.
I have 10 feet of
I'm going
blind
to go
sight.
back
What do I
into the
see?
bedroom, get the bullseye lantern.
All right. You have the bullseye lantern. You come back.
Shake it. Does it have oil in
This
it?
room is not very wide, about 12 feet in width, but it's very long, stretching to your left. As you're peering around, the first thing that pops out at you, other than that it's mostly stonework, is there are skeletons laying on the ground. Quite a few, in fact.
What happened here?
We better make sure that none of these skeletons come back up.
Maybe this is what happens to those what visit the house.
I suddenly feel significantly more justified in putting down that rat.
You said you can sense evil?
Jawohl.
Well,
Do I?
What are you looking for?
Detect evil and good. Anything in here?
You detect evil.
Ja, mein Freund, there is evil here.
Are you guys in the room?
No, I'm not.
I'm just kind of shining the lantern around in there
I'm
with
just
him
kind of
next to
peeking
me.
through the doorway.
I'm like half in, half out in the doorway, kind of looking around. Hello?
There's
I
only
say
so
we
many
shove
people that
him
can
in
fit in
and
the
close the
doorway
door.
here.
Yeah, her and I at the moment.
No, I just said I was. Well,
Oh.
yeah, I guess my head's in the doorway. Just kind of looking around the door frame.
I figured I was tall enough I could shine a lantern above him.
Okay.
and I'm just standing like 10 feet behind all of them. Just this
My
is a
brain
very
so
bad
badly
idea.
wants to just shove you into this room and
Hello.
close the door.
Is anyone home?
Home, 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 home.
Yep, don't like that.
Uh,
Is that in my
Can I
mind?
just shove
Does
it?
anyone else hear that?
Yes,
hold,
they hear.
hold on a second.
I'm just gonna.
Hey, Tosh, grab one of the bodies.
You heard that, right? Why am I asking you?
I'm
You're
a-
schizophrenic.
I'm going
Tosh,
to
I'm gonna
focus
shove you in
the
this room and leave
lantern
you
on
here.
one of the skeletons.
Okay. There appears to be runes written on these skeleton bones.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so I'm
Shut the
pushing
door.
Shamgar into this room and closing the door.
Did you just push me in there? Can,
All right.
can she do that?
Sure. She
Son of
pushes you. Are you gonna try and close the door though?
9!
Apparently not.
You're 10 feet
Alright.
away.
I'll stop her. I'm right there.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna close
I'm
the
10 feet
door.
away.
Just push
It's all
him
right.
first.
Alright.
He's the one that wanted to go in
Shamgar,
there.
as you enter the room, the skeletons begin to animate and roll for initiative.
I hate you so much.
Verdammt fool!
You're the one that wanted to
Say
go
roll for
into the room.
initiative. I do not have advantage.
I was saying to close the door.
Ian.
Okay, goddamn. Like, leave someone for the
You're
rest
gonna
of us.
have to teach me how to roll.
So I'll tell you. I'll
Well,
tell
Mike,
you
this
a
is a
secret.
casual game. We're not
Don't
talking
just roll
about
on
adventures
Tuesdays
here.
and Fridays. Take your dice to work and sit there and roll your
Make
damn
us
dice.
look bad, man.
I don't have the time to just sit and
When-
roll dice at work.
I aspire to play
Even
with
when you're
roll
sitting
20.
at home, just doing nothing.
That is a
when you
worthy
just have spare
aspiration.
time to
I
sit there
go
and roll a
home and
dice.
I go home and I go to bed.
Any spare time you have, just carry around a set of dice in your pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. On the subject, my initiative was 15.
Hold on a sec.
I shall wait.
I rolled
So
a
while we're
20.
waiting, we got David in the chat.
David!
I opened up the chat to everyone with a Q&A saying, can you understand what Gerhardt is saying? To which David answers back, no, because I just got here. And then he says, chat casts Julio on the door.
He's so
Then
badly
he asks,
wants to
why
learn.
is there a German in Pirates of the Caribbean? Is this a DEI thing? To which Yermove Studios replied back, absolutely, YMS is a very inclusive company.
Well, in the movies there was Chinese pirates, African pirates, Moroccan pirates. Why not a German pirate?
All right, there you
Tony?
go. Boom. We're fighting some skeletons now.
I was gonna say, will you hand me the D&D book out of my bag?
I
Where
have
is
your-
one of those.
Oh,
Yeah,
do
like
you?
I need the monster manual.
Where is the monster manual?
Well, there's
Well,
one in
mine's
my
right
bag,
over
and then
here.
he has one.
Okay.
But I can show the audience what we're
Oh, hold
contending
on,
with.
hold on, 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 hold on. Now the audience can see.
Alrighty, cool. Look at this. Oh,
How
that
many?
dinged in my ear. I don't know if that matters for anything.
Ignore it.
How many skeletons are there?
There are 6 skeletons in this room now with Shamgar. Speaking of which, initiative. So. Alrighty, so. Apparently, already had a pencil in there. Shamgar, what'd you get?
15.
Shamgar got 15. Gearhart.
Got heart.
21.
Bad guys. Oh, that's me. Let's see. What is their +2?
Still,
Dexterity.
I only have 4 key points.
And that is, oh, that's an 18. Look at that. 20. Tosh.
21.
That'll do that. Bellatrix.
Dirty 20.
20. Shamgar did not pay to be a 15 today, I guess.
Nope.
All right, here's the dealio. I don't care for players to figure out who's got more dexterity than the other. If there's characters that have tied, they just pick amongst themselves who wants to go first and who goes second. So this is going to start off with either Gearhart or Tosh. Players choose.
I think Tosh should go first because he's closer.
Tosh, Gearhart, Bellatrix. I also, whenever there's a tie between an NPC and a PC, I always pick the PC over the NPC. So Bellatrix will go next, then the bad guys, and then Shamgar, unfortunately, is last. Tosh, you're up. There are 6 skeletons. Their runes are glowing on their bodies, and they are having a very difficult time getting up.
Okay. As a bonus action, I cast Shillelagh. And then I will attack the nearest one.
You gotta just beat the crap out of them with your spellcasting modifier. Shillelagh.
pretty
It does
much.
about it good. For those of you who don't know, Shillelagh allows you to use your spellcasting modifier for your melee weapon. Specific to druids. But bards can get it if they use their ability to learn
Hit with a
magic
dirty
secrets.
20.
Hit with a dirty 20. Alright, let's do some damage.
Oh, shit.
What's the damage type for your Shillelagh? Does it say?
Bludgeoning. 15 total.
15 total. Well, you would have killed it without the vulnerability, but you did 30 damage. So that one crumples. Almost into dust. Kind of filling the floor. Alright, after Tosh, unless there's some sort of movement you're wanting to do afterwards.
I'm going to step back so Gearhart can get in there.
Alright, Gearhart, you're up.
So I'm like running back. I got my revolver in my right hand and my E-tool in my left hand, and I'm gonna make a shot on the closest one with, the closest one with my revolver. So.
How far away are you from it when you shoot?
Probably like 10 feet.
Okay.
So that was a 17 to hit. Just, I was letting you know it was 17. I wasn't
Okay.
asking if it hit. I was letting you know it hit. And that is a 12 damage.
12 damage.
So-
Still standing, although barely. You blew off its rib cage.
And then with my bonus action, due to my feet, I'm going to come in with the E-tool in my left hand as a second attack.
Okay.
So 17 hits.
Interesting to think that a pistol is a light weapon.
You actually mean you worked with it, and it counts as a hand crossbow for...
I understand.
Okay.
But the only way your feet will work with that is if it's considered a light weapon. So, I'm going to work with it.
Okay. 7.
Well, that kills it. All right.
So just shovel through the
Boom,
head.
It topples over. Most of its bones seem to disintegrate as it touches the floor. Again, filling the room with more dust and bone ash.
And I'm going to use the rest of my movement to also kind of retreat a little ways back, so that way there's opening in the door for other people to get in there.
Bellatrix, you're up.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use Eldritch Blast unless I want to go up and run at this thing.
All right, you do you, boo.
Yeah, we're just gonna do Eldritch Blast. 'Cause I don't want to get too close to the
Eldritch Blast.
thing. That's 5. 17.
17. I mean, that hits.
I need that one. Meow. $11.
11?
Yep.
All right. You hit one with 11 damage. It throws it up against one of the walls, but it lands on its feet afterwards, and it continues to dredge forward, slowly dragging 1 foot at a time.
I don't think I have been. I don't think I can hit it again, so. Okay. That's it.
And now we go to the bones. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 still alive. They're each going to make consecutive attacks against Shamgar.
Why? Why did you push me in there?
Why
You
did you
wanted
open
so
the
badly
door?
to go into there.
Shamgar,
you
what's
worked
your
so
AC?
hard.
16.
Okay. Miss. Miss. Miss.
So I'm dodging everything.
And a miss. All right, all 4 missed with their short sword. We now go to Shamgar,
All
who
right.
is surrounded by 4 skeletons.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna attack.
You're going to attack
Yep.
with what?
Unarmed strike. My fists.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Fire away.
That is 20. Dirty 20.
All right, that hits.
Alrighty. So 9 damage.
Against which one of the 4? The one that's already been damaged, or the 3 fresh ones?
Well, because I don't know which one's already damaged. Let's just say that one of the 3 fresh ones.
Why would you not know which one's damaged?
Because I wasn't paying attention.
You're in the room.
Okay.
All right, of everything that's happened, one got hit by a shillelagh, one got shot and then hit by a shovel, and one got launched against the wall. The one that was launched against the wall is the only damaged
So,
one.
I'm trying to play fair here, and I wasn't aware that there was any left standing that were damaged.
Yeah, the one that was launched against the wall is come back towards you.
Okay, I'll hit that one for the sake of entertainment.
All right, it crumples to dust.
Okay.
The room fills with more ash
All right.
and bone material.
I get another attack.
If you want to do a bonus action open hand, or you can spend a key point to do 2 open hand. Because you hit with a monk weapon or an open hand strike,
Unarmed strike, yeah.
an unarmed strike, you get a bonus action to use an unarmed strike, or you can spend a key point to do 2 unarmed strikes.
Yeah, why not spend the key point and do flurry of blows?
All right, you got 2 unarmed strikes at your disposal.
Where's my flurry? Oh, well, that sucked.
What'd you roll?
13.
You hit.
Yeah.
You hit.
But it was still just, I rolled a 6. And then, oh, yeah, I rolled an 18, so I hit on that one too.
All right, roll your damage for both.
Okay, I got a 6 and an 11.
6 and 11, that's enough to kill 1. So there's 3 left. You can kill one of them. Is that what you want to do? Or do you want to disperse the damage?
No, I'll kill one, and I'll make it one towards my back, and start moving away as a retreat.
All right. This does mean that they get attacks of opportunity on you since you're leaving them without disengaging.
Okay.
Okay. As a reaction, the 2 remaining skeletons are going to swipe at you for a miss and a hit. I rolled a 16 on that one. All right. Short sword. 1d6 plus 2. So, Shamgar, 4 damage.
Alright, 4 damage.
4 damage! He's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Yeah. All right,
Okay,
and back to the top with Tosh.
Like, they got me. I got... like,
You've been
just-
nicked.
they got me.
All right.
17 points of bludgeoning.
All right. That'll do. Oh, that's what your damage was. You should have killed more skeletons. All right. Well, another one falls, and there's 1 remaining. Are we going to try and interrogate a skeleton? After Tosh, it's Gearhart.
All right.
Again, more ash and debris and not smoke, but like bone cloud is filling the room.
Gertie, shoot him.
9, my friend. I shall not waste a shot on this vermin. Roll a 14. And 1 sec. Not used to rolling with cylindrical dice. Give me a second.
Okay.
All right, that is a 12.
Oh, you didn't make it.
So, like, what? You walked up and tripped? 9, my friend.
No, I rolled a 14 to hit, and I rolled a 12 damage.
Oh,
Oh.
I did not know that. You didn't say it like that.
I did. I said I rolled a 14
he
to
did.
hit.
All right, I did not hear that.
Ow.
All right, well, 14 will destroy it. So the last one is destroyed. And with that last one being destroyed, you guys see a blue light begin to form on the back farthest corner from where you guys entered along the wall. Blue light begins to shine in some sort of glyph on the wall.
What kind of glyph?
So,
you tell me.
God damn it. We're here in this room. 23. That's where the shine is coming from into this room here.
Can I roll an investigation check to see if I recognize the glyph?
We're in 23
I'll let
The
you
shine
pick
is where the S
history
is.
or arcana.
into 24.
All right.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to roll 2. Before I roll, let's find out which one I want to use.
17. History.
History. All right, Gearhart, you recognize this as a necromancy glyph.
Hey, I got 17 also.
Ah.
And this seal specifically is to ward people from opening this door until a mechanism has been dealt with. In this case, assumedly it was the skeletons. Skeletons defeated, the glyph disappears. So the blue light that is making the glyph is slowly shrinking in towards the center of the character, and eventually it disappears. And you hear a and the door kind of cracks open.
The mark of evil.
You want to open another door?
Yes. Why don't you go first, though?
There is a blue light emanating from this room, but it's flickering like a fire from the crack that you can see inside.
I peek into the room.
You peek into the room.
Just kind of peek.
Similar to how this room is that you're already in, it's a long, narrow room, but this time to your right, way down to the other end, there appears to be a work table a stool, some sort of equipment and whatnot all across that table, and there's someone in a robe standing there.
I relay
And
this
this person
information.
appears to be furiously working at whatever's going on the table.
I relay this information.
Step into the room. Freeze!
The character freezes.
Step away from the desk with your hands up.
Go ahead. Pause it, Tony.
I already did.
Okay.
As soon as combat was over.
Where'd you go? I know I have you in here.
I feel your pain.
Yeah.
So that's what we see.
That is what you see.
The damned abomination.
And he turns around and gazes right at you, Gearhart, and he says, "Go away!"
I'm gonna shoot it in the face with the divine shelling.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll for initiative.
All of us?
Yes.
All right. Now, we're just all sorts of making friends today, aren't we? Again, bro?
I swear to God, Mike.
That's why I'm showing you.
Check his dice.
I checked it.
He did the same thing to me. If you guys remember, my first night.
I wasn't here then.
Yeah, no, it rolled a name for me, so it's legit.
No, I meant on Friday.
Yeah, I wasn't here.
Oh yeah, no, I kept rolling 20s like all night, and he actually like took my dice and checked my dice because I kept rolling 20s.
Man, I wish upside down numbers counted because I rolled a 61.
Alrighty, that's terrible initiative. I'd like to guess that makes up for it. Okay. Tosh.
21.
Gearhart.
22.
Bellatrix.
19.
What was that?
19.
Shamgar.
18.
Daggum. Okay, first up is Gearhart.
So I'm gonna shoot it, but I'm gonna do the divine
Then
shelling.
Tosh. Then the skeletal alchemist.
I so badly wish I could have some of the mods
Bellatrix.
for my other
Then Shamgar. Gearhart.
Sorry, got excited. So I'm gonna shoot it with divine shelling.
Alright.
So that is a 24 to hit,
24 to hit.
19 plus 5.
That hits.
All right. So then, what's the deal with the damage for divine shelling? But it's also it's radiant damage against undead.
You add a d8.
I'd add a d8. Okay.
And then you add another d8 because it's undead or fiend.
Sweet. All right. I'm sorry. Let me find what dice I'm using.
Dude, even the digital dice hate me.
It's beginning to look a lot like.
Second.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Oh yeah.
15 base damage from the rifle, and another 11 from the radiant damage.
So 26 in total.
Yeah.
What is your health? Ow. So, bang! There's just a hole right here in the right side of his chest, and it begins to like burn out, and he's like, ah!
Burn in hell, abomination!
Done! And now we go to Tosh. Tosh.
5, 10, 15. I close. Hit him with my staff.
Right at the knees.
I don't know. Let me see. 12 to hit.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. Armor class 11.
Oh, shit. Okay.
He has less armor than the skeletons, warriors.
I mean,
Soldiers.
given what he's wearing, I would assume so.
I got a crappier initiative too.
I just hate to see what he could do.
13 on damage.
13 on damage. Okay. How do you want to do it? You've killed him.
Oh, just, baseball fury swing to the head.
His head goes flying across the room.
The skeleton's skull shatters into bone fragments and splinters against the earthen wall to the left, and the rest of the body
Just
crumples to the ground. The bones, no longer able to magically hold themselves together, disintegrate into dust.
Can I check the body?
Can you what the body?
Can I check the body?
Yes, initiative's over. You guys can roam about the cabin freely.
The
I
damned
want to
abomination.
I want to check the body.
I'm looking at the desk.
All right, look at the desk. It's covered in alchemical equipment, and all of it seems to culminate into the dead center, this one particular crimson potion. The body has a couple of trinkets on it. You ready?
Yep.
All right, so there is a... excuse me. There is a pendant of soaking. You said you were ready.
I'm sorry. Just dang it, pencil. Way back here.
And the only reason you know that is because it says so right on the pendant.
It
It's
said
carved. It says
soaking?
pendant of soaking. S-O-A-K-I-N-G. Pendant of soaking.
Okay.
And then there is a wand of magic missile with 7 charges, and it regains 1d6 charges at dawn.
Recharges 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6 at dawn. So it comes with 6 charges
You said 7.
max, or excuse me, 7 charges max, but it regains 1d6 charges at dawn.
Okay.
And then the third thing is it has what's the hold on a sec, I lost the spell in my head. It's Spectacle of Identify.
I'm sorry, what was the last thing you said?
Spectacle of Identify.
Those are the 3 things on its body.
Is there anything else in the room?
Nope, just this peculiar red potion in the dead center that he seems to be working on, and these 3 items on his body.
Anything weird about the potion?
The potion,
Don't drink it, Shamgar.
What?
it looks like blood. When you swish it around and whatnot, the viscosity is very akin to blood.
Do you tell us what the stuff is that you found?
I do.
Can I see that spectacle?
Give him the spectacle.
Look at the potion through with it.
Okay. The potion appears to be a potion of regeneration.
Appears to be.
Appears to be a potion of regeneration, unlike you had ever seen before.
I'd laugh if somebody drank it and they reverted to, like, childhood.
So, anyone got a bag?
Yeah.
Can you put that in it?
What?
The potion.
Sure.
Okay.
What's the, using the spectacle of identify, what's the pendant of soaking do?
I was gonna say I was just getting ready to look it
The
up.
pendant of soaking allows you to ignore 3 points of damage every time you are hit.
I thought it was like you will never ever have dry skin ever again.
Epitome moist.
It's
It was the medallion of moisturizing.
It's a type of effect that is not really in D&D 5th edition. Some
I like
different
the idea.
mechanics call it soak and other RPGs, but there's not really a soak mechanic in D&D.
Yeah, that's what it is in Vampire and Werewolf.
So you can ignore 3 points of damage on hit.
Cool.
Anything else?
Well, the only way to go is a crawl space.
Well, who wants what?
If possible, I think I'm gonna keep the wand of magic missile. Does anybody want the pendant of soaking?
Would anyone oppose?
No, go ahead. But, I mean, he doesn't wear armor.
Yeah.
This is true.
And he's kind of a klutz.
Rude. But valid.
Hand the amulet to you.
Alright, I'm putting it on.
Give him this pendant of soaking. Okay, and then I'm keeping that. So, and then
How do I
gave
look?
you the
Does it
spectacle.
look good? Is it slimming?
What's that?
And then I gave you the spectacle.
Might
So you
find-
have the spectacle.
Nothing would be slimming.
Yeah, I'll hold on to the spectacle.
Okay.
No one understands you.
Sweet!
Everyone understands me. Not
Listen.
you.
Pigs.
So we've defeated the skeletal alchemist.
Okay.
They just happened to be barred inside this basement dwelling that these bandits were using as their hub.
Anything else about the room that we're in?
Nothing else really about this room.
No other doorway or... Nope.
Nope.
Alright.
Hey, we've been going for a while. You think we could take an hour break?
That would be great.
Yeah.
Has anyone taken damage?
I have.
What's your hit die?
Hold on. It's here somewhere. Gosh dang it.
Should be around where your HP is.
There's snow in the way. Doesn't say there. Hold on.
It's probably like 48.
How do you calculate hit die?
Hit die is by class. So, for example, I'll just look up yours right now as a monk.
I am a 4.
Monk is D6, I thought.
It is 1d8 per monk level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not like a wizard would be like the d6. But since you are 4 levels a monk, your hit die is generated by 4d8. So you have 4d8 to choose to roll during your short rest. You want to blow all 4, you want to do 1. The choice is yours. But you only have as many d8s as you have total levels, so and this is 4, and they do not come back until the next long rest. So every short rest you do, you slowly run out of d8s as you do your short rest. So, do you want to heal using a d8? Or any amount of your d8s?
Before we rest, can you do the thing?
Why didn't he hold on to that? I'll use the D8.
Lay on hands.
So, where's my D8 at? There it is.
Did you give that back after a short rest or a long rest?
Oh, 5.
Did you get that
and I
back after
only
a
lost
short
4,
rest or a
so-
long rest?
Okay, well, you just healed for 5, just for sitting there, chilling. There you go.
That would put me over, so I'm just at the max.
Yeah, you're just at max. It won't overheal you to temporary HP.
Oh, crap. Okay, good. All right, so I'm at the max. I used one of my
Coolio.
But I appreciate the thought. All right, so
What's next?
What are next? What are we doing now, guys?
Go back to the passage where I turned into the mouse and saw the green slime in the passageways.
All right.
All right, let's go back to that. And everyone's with you?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
All right, which direction are you wanting to go? If you're facing south at the bottom of the stairs, what direction are we going there? Mike?
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
this is where we're coming in, where the S is. Right there. These are the stairs I went down. Over here on this side are the green slime. And then over this way, like I said, the passage. Oh, shit. T's.
Ben, I think we should avoid this way.
Yeah, I don't like slime.
Yep, so we go to the left.
All righty. Now, which hallway do you want to stare down now? And are you doing so quietly?
To the south, using all stealth.
All right, well then I'm going to ask all players involved for a stealth roll. And don't give me your answers yet.
I don't want to give you my answer at all. I want to re-roll.
Again?
All right, give me your dice. This is bullshit.
He's used.
crap.
This is a different die than the one he was using earlier, I think.
Yeah. See, it's because I haven't been a player in years, so I've saved up all this positive juju.
Here, you can hand me some of that juju.
This one's not actually in this book. Monster manual it is. Alright. You shouldn't take that long to find. Shamgar. Your stealth roll, what'd you get?
11.
Gerhardt.
17 plus 3 is 20.
Tosh.
27.
Bellatrix.
21.
Alright, Shamgar, unfortunately,
Trips.
tripped, it would seems. And as you guys are peering down the south path into room, I believe it was 26.
Mm-hmm.
This rough, circular, natural formed cavern is about 25 feet in diameter. You guys spot 3 scouts sleeping in the middle of the room. However, as you guys are peering into it,
Just
as Shamgar bits it, and the scouts begin to rise from their slumber like, what? What?
Can we hide or is it a fight?
Yeah, by the time that I count to 10 to figure something out.
I'm going to pick him up like in a bear hug, turn around, and take him back down the corridor we just came from.
Hide! Run!
Yeah, we all backed up. We got our rifle out.
All right. So these scouts are now stirred awake, but they don't seem to be leaving this particular cavern right now.
Set him down quietly and gently.
Sorry.
I just imagine Shamgar falling over like in total anime fashion. Just the 3D picture of you just falling on your face.
So, now what?
Mouse and peek in.
All right. The scouts seem to be like kind of looking around, like, "Hey, did you grunt or something?" And they're like, "No, I didn't do that." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Well.
I'll make a loud squeaking sound and go from here across the passageway over to like just right here out of their sight.
To the right,
Yeah.
if they're facing towards you guys.
Yeah, I'm going from here where we are to right over here,
Okay.
just out of their sight.
And they're like, "Do you hear that? Is that a mouse?" Whatever. What is a mouse doing down here? I don't know, dude. I'm tired. Yeah, whatever.
What's a mouse doing down here? It's a cave.
Have you heard anything from the boss? No, I haven't heard anything from the boss. The ship hasn't come in? No, the ship hasn't come in. He would have came grab us if the ship was in. He probably would have hit us too. Whatever, I'm going back to sleep. Alright, you go back to sleep. And... yeah, they just sit there. They do nothing other than just sit there in their sleep sacks.
Do they go back to sleep, or
So one of them is going back to sleep, it sounds like.
Well, since I'm already over here real quick, I'm going to scurry around the corner, look this way, and look down.
Okay, so for 27, this cavern, like the passage leading to it, is well lit by torches held in simple iron brackets around the walls. You can see 5 small bolts of cloth stacked against the wall to your left, and to your right are 8 small casks in a neat row. This appears to be a storage chamber. And these are fine textiles and wine barrels.
That makes Shamgar's decision real easy.
All right.
There, you see 2 bandits and 1 scout here. These 2 bandits and scouts appear to be the 2 bandits are dipping ladles into one of the wine barrels and putting them into bottles, and the scout seems to be like sitting at the entrance to the cave, and he's like looking out as if he's like on the watch.
All right, make my way back to these guys, shift back, and tell them what I saw.
We should definitely check out the room with the wine barrels.
I am
feel
shocked.
listen, I just got a good feeling that's where we should be.
I have an idea. Might find, morph into the mouse, sneak up behind the scout, kill him quietly. As soon as he is dead, I shall come around the corner with my bayonet the man at the bell, and then we take care of the sleeping man.
No, there's 2 guys with ladles dipping into bottles.
Ah, well, then he shall go with me and we shall kill them both.
Yes.
What about the 3 scouts back down here?
Well, if you are lucky, they won't wake up.
They're just sitting there.
Oh. I guess I misunderstood what Kenny said.
Well, we either go into the room of the people that we just woke up, and by we I mean me, let's be honest, or we go into the room with the wine.
All right.
I vote for the wine.
Just keep in mind, that's a dead end. Things go south. There's nowhere for us to go through but through it.
Well, I did cast a vote, so
I don't fancy the idea of getting backed into a corner. I think we need to fight.
Come back for a wine later.
Yeah.
Quietly get rid of the 3 scouts first.
Jawohl.
What do you say?
3 scouts first. And then
Okay.
the wine thing.
all right, I got voted out.
So
No
you guys
wine.
are going to go back to the room with the scouts, which I believe is room 26.
Yeah.
How do you guys want to figure this one out? And do you want to go take care of the slimes too?
No.
Not really.
Okay.
Are they sitting right next to each other? I mean,
Yeah,
what's-
they seem to be kind of like in a triangle formation. All their heads are in the middle, their feet to the outsides.
like in the middle of the room.
Yeah, in the middle of the room.
Orb of incineration.
Orb of incineration.
I'm pretty sure they'll scream and alert the others.
It was Flame Orb.
What's that?
It was Flame Orb.
I know what it was. Shamgar never says anything right, okay? Don't kill my fun, Jim.
Orb of Incineration.
Make a better
It's-
pun.
Oh, what am I doing?
It wasn't a pun.
You said don't kill my pun.
Don't kill my fun.
Good lord, my hearing's bad.
Well, I can probably take out one of them immediately, but the other two will be on you guys.
Well,
Pull out my shovel.
Belly just got a nifty little wand. Kinda hard to miss with magic missile.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I can only shoot it once at a time.
You can fire magic missile as many times as you want. You have 7 total charges.
Okay.
So you can fire magic missiles 7 times before it has to recharge.
So what do we want to do? Want me to just shoot magic missile at all of them?
Well, what
I'll take one.
I was gonna
I'll
say,
take one.
what I was thinking was, he sneaks up on one as the mouse, pops up, grabs one, takes him out quietly.
Oh, I won't be a mouse.
How are you gonna sneak up on him?
How are you going to sneak up on him?
Currently, I'm not part of this sneaking up thing. Him sneaking as the mouse.
No.
All right. What are you gonna do?
They won't see me.
Ominous, like it. Okay. But he goes in there with the sneakiness, whatever that may be. Gets ready. All right. You get one of your charges ready with the boomstick,
No.
with the big bane. Nope, not
No.
with the big bane.
9.
You just get ready to throw your E-tool, whatever that is. And then you, ready with the magic missile. 1, 2, 3. Sneak attack.
All right, so
Or for you, it'd be ice
your
strike.
cue will be when you see my guy fall.
You voted.
Okay.
Ben? The only way out is through.
So what are we doing?
Invisible.
All right.
That's cool.
Sneak up on the one whose back is furthest away from the way they're entering.
Okay.
Okay, ready, magic missile. With my magic, can't need any one.
You're going to hit everyone?
No, just one.
Just one guy?
Just one.
Target the one farther away from you, because I'm going to have to rush the first guy.
Okay, and then I target the one farthest away from me that's not next to him.
I've got the
what-
one farthest away, you're second farthest away,
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
the back to the passageway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want all of you to roll for your hits right now. Bellatrix, you actually don't need a roll for a hit. That's magic missile. Tosh, what'd you get?
23.
That hits. Gearhart.
22.
That also hits.
My plan worked. What? What a sad day it is when I become the brains of an operation.
All right. I want everyone to double their damage and roll damage.
Wow.
Does that mean it's tripled for me?
Okay. How many magic missiles did you use? That's
What?
what you're gonna kill someone with 1d4?
It's. I thought it was D6.
It's a
Yeah.
d6? Oh, I could be wrong. All right. You're gonna roll 1d6.
I did too.
I've killed people.
You
with
don't have to
1d6.
roll to hit. You just have to decide how many d6 you want to use off this guy.
You have 1 to 7 charges.
And you're going to get 1 dice 6 more back tomorrow morning.
Let's go with 3.
You're gonna go with 3.
Yeah.
All right, roll 3d6, and
I
then
rolled the first one.
and then double your damage. Gearhart, what'd you get?
22. Doubled.
So the 22 is already doubled.
Yes.
Okay. Tosh, what'd you get?
54.
54, and
32.
32.
Mhm.
All right. All of these guys expire right then and there. Do you launch magic missile? I don't know what you do. And then you just cleave a guy in the throat.
All right. Backstabbed him with my scimitar.
Oh. Well, ow. All right, gurgles are heard as small whispered moans. Do you cup his mouth? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, just gurgles, spits up some blood, passes away. The light leaves his eyes. As all 3 scouts are dead, to whom it may concern, they had bows.
I'm gonna pick one up
Oh, really?
with some arrows.
It's a bow with the base of 1d8.
Did they have anything else?
I'll pick up a bow and quiver.
Okay. Bow and quiver. It's damage die is 1d8.
Okay.
What's the plus to hit?
That depends on you as a character. What's your dexterity?
Short bow, long bow.
Dexterity.
There is an answer to that. It is longbow. It is a ranged weapon attack. 1d8 base damage. It is piercing damage. You have a range of 150 to 600 feet.
My dexterity is 16.
So that's +3.
And just for sake of keeping track of ammo, how many arrows?
Let's say 12.
12? Okay.
12.
And is it 1d8 plus anything or just 1d8 flat?
1d8 plus your dexterity modifier. So if you roll damage, it's 1d8 plus 3 because your dexterity modifier is 3. Your to hit is d20 plus 3. And then if you were proficient with a bow and arrow, you would add your proficiency modifier to it. But as far as I'm aware, you are not proficient with a bow and arrow, so you will not be adding the proficiency bonus to your attack.
Did they have anything else?
Any
Nope.
coin
Well, I
or
mean, a
nothing?
sleep sack.
Do any coin on them?
They had furs.
I think this would be better for stealthier engagements.
All right. We want to go back to the other room
Yeah.
with the 2 bandits and the scout.
Yeah.
So, how many bows were there? Were there 3? I'm gonna take one.
Can I have the other one?
They've already been
I have one.
claimed.
He has one.
Okay.
He has one.
All right. This
You
time
have a
I
wand of magic.
am going to turn into a mouse again. Get behind the scout.
Longbow, right?
Longbow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hopefully take him out.
Hold it any
You
longer.
guys concentrate on the
Think
2
quick.
that are filling the bottles.
I notch one nod.
All right. Is this going to be another surprise attack?
Yes.
All right. What's the game plan?
I'm going to turn into a mouse, get behind the scout that's on guard. Hopefully take him out immediately. And then they're going to concentrate on the 2 bandits that are ladling in the wine into bottles.
All right. Turn into a mouse. You scurry through. The scout that's at the entrance to this particular room is looking down at you like, "What is a mouse doing?" He shrugs it off and continues looking down the hallway, kind of south of where you guys are at. Whispers back to him, "Hey, hurry up! I think I hear something." The guys are trying to pour wine into their bottles.
While they're busy doing that, I'll turn into a bear.
Brown bear it is.
Yes. Don't let them take the wine.
And rend this guy apart.
Well, that's not how you spell brown.
Ron. Rawan.
All right, hold on.
All right, you do have multi-attack, bite claws.
Let's,
All right. Are these attacks all simultaneous?
Claw, claw, bite.
There, so people can see.
Are you attacking one of them?
Yeah, the moment I hear his body hit the floor, I come around the corner and shoot an arrow at one.
And then is Bellatrix and Shamgar doing anything?
I don't know about Bellatrix, but Shamgar, yeah, I am going to try to shoot one as well.
Okie dokie.
You said we had 12 arrows, right? I want to manage
Yes.
my inventory correctly.
Okie dokie. Make your attacks.
So with the +6 I get from the form, I got a 22, a 19, and a 16.
Well, ow. So, with you in the back with the bandits, do you want to hit both? One, go ahead and roll your damage, specifically Tosh.
Oh, that's weird. All right, so claw attack number 1. 9 plus 5, 14 points of damage.
Kills.
Oh, okay. Whip around, lash out at another guy since I'm there.
All right. Roll your damage.
I love
Ooh.
the comment section.
15 plus 5, 20.
That kills almost twice over.
And I'm out of attacks.
All right. Gearhart.
I rolled a 21 to hit.
Well, that'll do it. Roll your damage. Roll a nat 1, I dare you.
Well, you can dare all the time. Instead, that's going to be 22.
You got 22 with a bow and arrow.
I rolled a 8 on the 1d8 plus 3 made 11, and then you doubled it.
Okay. That kills. All these guys drop. In a matter of seconds, a mouse explodes into a bear, tears 2 guys asunder with its claws and mouth, and another guy, the scout, like, what? And falls over.
Knocks another arrow.
Well, this has turned into D&D Hitman. So,
When
feeling useful yet, Shamgar?
I mean, I was just sitting there.
Comes up.
I was. Ah, yes. Yes.
Success. You missed it. They killed 3 guys. And we got to see Tosh's brown bear for the first time. It's
Wow, that sentence out of context.
Not a euphemism, actual bear.
man, that's a lot of damage.
Why are you the way you are?
Turn back to
They
myself.
started it! Why are you looking at me?
And
Now you
that's
know
not
why
all
I'm
the
so
tricks.
hairy.
There's still other things we have yet to see.
Our
Sehr gut, mein Freund.
Our comment
Sehr
section
gut.
said that Hitman D&D would be awesome.
Can I walk
Most
over
of it
and
would be prep work. That's really what Hitman is just prep work.
can I yank the arrow out of the dead man's chest to recover it? Or is it-
Roll a d6 for me.
Okay. Four.
You rip it out. The broadhead is still intact.
Nice.
All right. So as we venture on, do we care to take a peek down yonder way
I think we
towards 28?
Yes.
So what we are noticing with 28 is this is where it begins to descend down. It's a sloping passage. So it's going down. The incline of the passage is perceptibly greater in this area. Coarse matting has been laid in places on the floor, negating some of the slope's slipperiness. You notice that as you go down, the earth beneath you begins to give way to stone, as if it's like a rocky beach that you're being let out into.
Oh,
Keep quietly moving down the path.
You come down into an area filled with more textiles and barrels. They seem to be crudely thrown together. There's hardly, like, if it could be organized, there'd be definitely more space in this area, but unfortunately, it just seems to be thrown about, so there's stuff everywhere. It's a little bit more difficult to walk around in here. But in Area 29, there is just one lone bandit in here. And he is sitting with he's not sitting, he's leaning up against one of the barrels, and he's got what appears to be a cigar in his mouth, and he's just, and he's facing out towards Area 30.
Okay. Back to Mouse.
Okay.
Go back behind him. Does he react at all?
No, he just kind of looks back. Mm-hmm.
As soon as he looks, his attention is towards Area 30.
Yep.
Turn back to myself and put my scimitar at his throat.
Oh, he's. Oh. This some kind of joke, yeah?
I don't think so. At least I ain't laughing.
You've been drinking way too much of our wine. The first mate, Sandblad's gonna be really mad at you.
I emerge out with the bow, walk up to him, and tell me, where is the first mate?
First mate!
Stab.
Slit.
Alright.
I mean, as soon as he intakes air to yell.
Oh, I see.
I clamp my hand over his mouth and rip him down to the ground just to make sure.
Alright, you hear the cackling of a fire as there's a bunch of natural light pouring in from Area 30, and you hear and smell seawater.
All right, back to Mouse.
I think we just call this episode Ratatouille.
All
Your
right.
nickname is now Remy.
So you go out there and you see at a fire, there's a description here for him there. That is supposed to be a tall man with a shaved head and piercing green eyes. The leader of the smugglers is as charismatic as he is cunning. Sandblad is a plotting nemesis who prefers manipulation to direct action. And I don't think do you have a pause on this?
yeah.
I'm curious if I have Sandblad in here.
While you're looking that over, I'm looting the body.
He's got a short sword and a bow, short bow, not short bow, hand crossbow.
Can I swap that out?
I do. Look at that.
I want to take the short
And
bow.
that is who is sitting at the fire, and he's warming his hands. He has across his back dual scimitars, and he appears to be dressed a lot better than everybody else that was in the cave. With him at the fire are two hobgoblins, and although he's sitting on what appears to be like a stool, the hobgoblins are kind of standing at the fire on either side of him, their arms crossed, also looking into the fire.
I take the short sword.
Okay.
and a cigar.
He had just the one cigar. You want to take his used cigar?
No.
What do we do, fans?
So what are we doing?
I'll put my blade to his throat. You deal with the hobgoblins.
Jawohl. Herr Shamgar,
Hey,
you aware?
am I a what?
Are you aware? Do you know the plan?
No. I was too busy looting this body. Look, I got a sword.
Sehr good, little one. The druid is going to take care of the pirate man, the first mate, and we shall take care of the hobgoblins. The Hexe, whatever is left standing after me and him, you take care of.
Okay.
On your move, Hitosh.
The mouse, using all stealth, sneaks up behind Sandblat,
Okay.
transform to myself, and put my scimitar at his throat.
All right. You have your sword at his throat.
The moment I see that, Gerhardt steps him around with his rifle raised and aimed.
I see.
Anyone else gonna do anything, or is it just the Gerhardt and Tosh show?
I was told to clean up after you two, so I'm waiting to see what he does.
You guys took out the
No,
guy?
we haven't taken anyone out. He has Sandblat at sword point, and I have my rifle trained on the two hobgoblins.
Okay, Where are we in like position of these guys?
Okay, so we are in this chamber right here,
Right.
30.
Yeah.
Okay? About where the 30 is, there's a fire.
Okay. And they were just kind of like standing around it.
Correct.
All right. And you have you had Sam Black.
I have him at sword point.
Right. And then you had another guy.
And then on either side of him,
Or
Hobgoblin 1, Hobgoblin 2.
Just aim at the other one I'm not aiming at.
Actually, yeah, that.
And I have my one down in case of needed.
Perfect.
Alrighty. So you got your sword at Sandblad's throat, and the hobgoblins are like holding for their swords.
Don't
Nine.
do it.
It's gonna be a
Or he
bad day
drops
for
where
you.
he stands.
Well, now what?
Very carefully, very slowly, with 2 fingers. Drop your weapons to the sand.
With 2 fingers, reaches up to grab his scimitars off his back and pulls them out of their holsters and drops them behind him. Keeps his hands up in the air and looks at the hobgoblins. And they draw out their long swords and drop them on the rocks too.
Kick it away.
Nods his head. They kick their long swords away.
Get on your knees, hands behind head.
They get down. They seem to be intensely mad right now.
Where is the captain?
He's not here.
No, you do not say.
What are your dealings with the lizard folk?
Customer.
Purchasing what?
Armaments.
For what purpose?
I don't know. We don't ask questions.
Is there anyone else around here?
Well, I don't know. There's quite a few people in there, but given your entrance here today, I have little faith that anybody else is around anymore. Aside from Keeney and Barney here.
Barney. Your name's Barney?
I would have laughed. if
Are you a
would've said
fat monk?
buddy. You just got called out. Shatner gets mad and punches him in the back of the head.
Do I recognize this guy at all?
No. Nope. Is not common or seen in Saltmarsh.
Well, I think the answer of what we do here is quite simple.
I have a concern.
Yeah.
If the lizard folk are purchasing weapons from an outside player, they may need them for a good reason. I don't know what that might be, but there aren't enough of them to threaten Saltmarsh. So it must
I
be
forgot to
something
show
else.
people what this guy looked like.
Dagum.
There it is, though. It's up there now.
I am
That's
sympathetic
Sandblad,
to
everyone.
the plight of the lizard folk, but these are pirates. They cannot be allowed to go free. They bring nothing but ruin and death.
Well, yeah,
Pass that down to Ian.
there's that.
They have to go. There is no way we can release them without them either killing us or killing other innocents.
Let's say we let you live.
Oh, well, that's something I didn't expect. Say I do live. What's it to you?
I need to speak to your captain about these lizard folk and why they're purchasing weapons.
That's a pretty generous offer, thinking that you're going to be able to talk with the captain.
We could just slit your throats and watch you bleed out on the beach.
You'd be nowhere closer to where you're trying to get.
Assume we know a way.
Are you that dedicated and loyal you're willing to end your life here and now?
What can I say? I'm a man with a sword to my throat.
Who's giving you a chance to live?
I'm a thief. I don't believe people.
I am a servant of the sacred circle,
And I'm a servant of myself.
so my word at letting you live for this would mean nothing.
In this game, words mean nothing.
With all due respect, Herr Tosh, you might give your word. My oath compels me to smite this.
Slit his throat.
Shoot one of the hobgoblins.
What an inglorious way of going. Well, they're all bleeding out and whatnot.
Loot the body.
Didn't have to be this way, bastard.
Okay.
You gave him a
Good
chance.
buddies.
The two hobgoblins had long swords.
Could probably fetch
Yeah.
a good coin
They
with
also
these.
had longbows themselves, and that's what they had to offer.
Hey, can I go back to that guy and swap out for his crossbow?
They also had shields.
What did our boy Sandblat have?
He had a dagger. He was a spellcaster.
I pick up one of the long swords. Is it in good condition?
Yeah. It's nominal.
Strap it to my pack.
Okay.
Use the spectacles. Look at the daggers. Did anything special?
No, nothing special.
I dropped the bow. I no longer need it.
All right. Just to the bottom of the shore from you guys on the rocks is a kind of a dinghy that you guys see pulled up onto the rocks just halfway out of the water. And as you look out over the water, and it's about 2 p.m. at this point, there's not really any ships out at sea.
How big is the dinghy?
It could fit 7 people.
So it can fit 4 people and some acquired goods.
Possibly, yeah.
On any of these barrels or the textiles, are there manufacturer's marks
Negative.
so it can't be traced?
What's in these barrels? Just wine?
Wine.
So nothing but wine and
Delicious
cloves.
wine. High quality wine.
Pull out an empty skin.
Yeah, I'll take some of that.
Yeah.
My head's just inside of one.
He's like that. He's like that cow chug. Just bloop bloop.
You partake of stolen goods?
Then there's no way to return them.
All right, you do you, boo.
My
I don't like the way you said that. As I pull my head out of the barrel.
I do like the fact that you're just like bobbing for
Listen,
apples.
listen. We can each take a scan. That won't be missed. You drink your fill, but the rest of this, it's got to go back to Saltmarsh.
Agreed.
Ain't gonna hear an argument from me.
All right, crew, what are we gonna do here?
Kills an
He's doing a
entire
keg stand right
barrel.
now.
We've got 2 primarily specific ways we can go about this. We can, at this moment, board the dinghy and try and find wildly where this boat may be. We have access to certain information that can make this our advantage when it comes to the positioning of this boat. Or we could go back to Saltmarsh and spill the beans on the whole thing.
Hey Tush. They said
What
boat.
did you just say?
What did you just call me?
Herr Tush.
You said
You
tush.
said
You
tush.
call him Tush.
It's just the accent, but I find it funny that you call him Tush.
Use the pronunciation. Anyways, I think even if we have the surprise, we are still outnumbered terribly. I think we should go back to Saltmarsh and get reinforcements.
It's 2 in the afternoon. How long would it take us to get back to Saltmarsh?
It'd be. Let me get an exact answer for you.
Because I recall it only took us like an hour to walk to the house.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
We're looking at. There's 2 miles. Let's do. It'll take you guys walking with all your stuff 4 miles to get back. So however long it takes you to take all your stuff and walk 4 miles. 4.25 miles. We're getting specific here.
So, an hour and 15 minutes to get there. That's 3:15. A half hour to talk to authorities. 3:45. An hour and 15 to get back if we're on foot. Maybe they give us horses and help. We don't know. So we're looking at 4:30 to get back.
I doubt the ship will be back.
It won't even be dark.
I think that is the plan.
We're gonna head back to Saltmarsh.
Jawohl.
What do you say?
Yep. We were paid to do a simple job, not to uncover. I didn't even want to come on this job to begin with, okay? I'm really happy that I got the wine, though. Can we go back?
Oh,
Bellatrix?
baby.
I agree. We go back to Saltmarsh. You are a very self-centered monk.
Yes, that's the problem. I am self-centered.
Alrighty then. Thank you for joining us in another episode of Dungeons and Dimwits. I've been your Dimwit Master Kenny, and I'm joined by my good friend.
Hey everyone, I'm Tony. I played Shamgar, the drunken monk, and I was joined with...
Hey guys, I'm Ian. I played Gerhardt, the crazy German. As usual, I'm joined by...
Hey guys, I'm Taylor, and I play Bellatrix, and I'm joined with...
Good night, everyone. I'm Mike. I am the druid Tosh, and this has been interesting.
Woo! Woo! A lot of assassinations.
We were on some stuff tonight.
Yeah, we're just straight taking out some bandits and the crew and all that fun jazz.
We got...
Tony,
ahead.
go ahead and hit him with the facts.
Before the facts,
Oh,
we got some comments.
comments. Let's hear some comments.
All right, so to catch up on the comments, David's the only one in the comments. He says, yes, the most fearsome creature, the Wanda Bear.
The Wanda Bear.
The Wanda Bear. A Hitman D&D would be awesome. Ian, I shoot the target with my 50 cal Barrett with 100 times zoom scope with a smart self-correcting HE round. Rolls a 1. Kenny, you blew up an orphanage that was behind you.
That's a heck of a bullet.
David asks, can I cast Kraken on the goblins? I think I used that in Final Fantasy once, and it was very effective. Why is a man with a Chinese mustache in the Caribbean? Where is this world? That would be Saltmarsh.
I mean, there is a place in Pirates of the Caribbean there full of China people. So.
Yeah. Ian has Ian has the horse enchantment from Skyrim. I see again.
Oh, where you can carry a bunch of gear.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pack mule.
Ian, learn from Goblin Slayer. Long weapons are ineffective, and excessive weight is a hindrance. And then finally follows up with, he admits it. Not sure what that was about.
The only extra thing I'm carrying at this point is a sword. That's all I'm carrying.
Tony, hit
a
him with the
wine
facts.
skin.
All right, everyone, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Find us on all the social medias, the YouTube, TikTok, X,